Okay, today I'm going to be talking about non-governmental organizations and the roles they play in disasters. First of all, who are they? On this slide you see a lot of well-known non-governmental organizations that do a lot of the responding in disasters, such as the American Red Cross, Direct Relief International, Operation USA, and down at the bottom you see Habitat for Humanity. But there are tons more. The list is countless, such as the Lutheran Disaster Response, the National Emergency Response Team, the National Organization for Victim Response. The list goes on and on. How do they help us? First of all, they get us ready. They do first aid training, first responder training. They give out free supplies for your home. They give out tons of information on what to do and how to conduct your family to be safe in any type of disastrous event. They can help you find shelter in the event of a disaster and your home is uninhabitable. They can also help with rebuilding and repairing your home. If for any reason your home is destroyed or major repairs need to be done. They can also provide medical assistance because many people would be injured and have things from a small laceration to a life-threatening hemorrhage in the event of a disaster. They can also give economic assistance because during a disaster, many of the utilities and the electrical systems will be down, and therefore ATMs and other banking facilities won't be functional. So you may be short on money. Emotional recovery. During times like this, people can lose family members, their homes, their entire lives. Things that may not be insured, things they may never get back. They may lose things that were precious to their heart, heirlooms, and it may be really emotional for them. This is going to really come into effect because these people who assist these organizations are mostly volunteers, and they're the same people that you may see on a day-to-day basis. They're the same people that may live down the street from you, and they work and go to church and attend schools in your same neighborhood. So it helps out to see a familiar face. Also, they help out with religious comfort. There are many organizations that are religious based, and if you want religious support, you can go to them and they can counsel with you, share scriptures with you, or whatever you may need. What do they distribute? As I said before, they distribute things such as money for groceries, clothes, rent, emergency home repairs, transportation, anything that you can't access or that you lost in the disaster. They can give you money to help replace it if it's absolutely necessary. They also offer first aid by medical professionals. These are actual nurses and actual doctors that work in clinics and emergency rooms, nursing homes, and they do this to help prevent disease, the spread of infection, and to save lives. They can also help with mental health because some people may lose their sanity because their world as they know it has come to an end, and it's hard to think of new beginnings, especially for elderly people. So the mental aspect of medical professionals comes into play into helping these people. And now I want to talk about some of the things that the government can do that these non-governmental organizations can't help us with, such as protection. The government can protect us from any type of opposition that may come along after a natural disaster, i.e. a terrorist attack. They can help with search and rescue during disasters such as floods, hurricanes, any type of tropical storm. They can also provide security from other civilians who would take a natural disaster as a prime time to commit criminal acts. They can also help with crowd control because food may be scarce, and when food does arrive, people may become combative, and they can control a crowd by force if necessary. They can also make arrests to people doing criminal acts or doing things they're not supposed to, and if for any reason there's any other type of opposition on scene or on land at time, and there's physical combat, these are the men and women who will be doing the combating for us. And that's the end, and I thank you for your time.